What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all going to enjoy. Jared Goff, I mean, what a week for the dude. This Detroit Lions quarterback, like so many before him, had an absolute heck of a rough night on primetime Sunday Night Football. But, unlike them, he actually pulled it off in the end, doing something no Detroit Lions quarterback has done in 80 years. So let's dive into it and see what's up. Coming into the week having only thrown 4 interceptions, completing an ungodly 75% of his thrown footballs, 14 of which for touchdowns, while on the other side of the ball, the Texans had allowed a league second worst 19 passing touchdowns. So, it seemed going in that Goff, at the very least, wouldn't have one of his worst passing games he's ever had as a professional quarterback. However, that he just had, with the Houston Texans defense straight jacking Goff all throughout the game, everywhere on the field too. It was ridiculous. And if I may, quite uncalled for. Them stealing nearly 20% of every single ball he threw on the night. Goff, with this uncharacteristic game, joins the likes of Matthew Stafford, Jim Nanowski, John Kitna, Eric Hipple, Joey Harrington, and Gary Danielson, all with 5 interceptions thrown, Ty Detmer with 7, and the only Detroit Lion with 2 games throwing 5 or more picks, Frankie Sinkwich, as just that, the 9 Detroit Lions quarterbacks to throw at least 5 interceptions in a single game over the course of their franchise's history. The latter of which, that being Sinkwich, good old Frankie, is the last Lions quarterback to throw at least 5 interceptions in a game and still pull out a victory. Sinkwich throwing 6 interceptions against the Cleveland Rams in 1944, exactly 80 years ago, also in November by the way, but with the Lions still winning 26-14 despite Sinkwich's worst efforts. Same as Jared Goff, who was able to, in the end, pull it out with the help of the band of brothers by his side, and the great coaching efforts of Dan Campbell. After being down as much as 16 points at halftime, rallying the troops for a solid second half and one final drive and a kick to seal the game in their favor, winning 26, which seems to be becoming kind of a theme here, to 23 with the assistance of a well-kicked football by rookie kicker Jake Bates. And you can trust me when I say no one was happier than Jared Goff to see that ball barely slide in there by the hair on their mane. And who knows, and Jake, you just might be witnessing the beginning of a new kicking master, Master Bates. No. Master Jake, who is another great UFL import, which has been awesome to see. Anyway. With that, Goff also became just the 3rd quarterback in the last 30 years to win a game after throwing at least 5 interceptions, joining Matt Ryan in 2012 against the Arizona Cardinals and Tony Romo in 2007 against the Buffalo Bills. And at least Goff did tack on 2 passing touchdowns to offset those picks, including this one to Laporta for 6, and then also hitting Amon-Ra, who ran it in for a huge one to keep the Lions in the game, to eventually, of course, pull it out with that field goal. Down but never out, a true testament to their grit, and that's why this ain't the same old Lions. Let's go. And how about you? Are you down to go out? Of course you are, especially this time of year with so much in full swing. Football, basketball, hockey, concerts, festivals, plays, comedy. It's one of the best times to go all out, and you can make sure you do it right when you use SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, it's a breeze. All you gotta do is just pick your seat, pick 5. No matter what, just like Goff, you'll still be a winner. And for a little extra boost, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase. And don't you miss out on watching something we're seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
Yeah, it was awesome. It really was. And again, to win a game where your offense has 5 turnovers doesn't happen very often, and that's a credit to them, and a credit to our whole team's resiliency. And I think a lot of teams every team gets punched in the mouth. Like at some point, every team does, and the good ones respond. And then we're one of those teams, and we respond.